Mr. Gramps, homework help! You get homework help. Let's start. Alright guys, welcome! The last homework help for the week. Then it's spring break! Page, you're gonna miss school, good for you. Page 258 and 259. Let me give you some tips and hints and tricks so that this page isn't so bad for you. Here we go. There are 3 sections we want to look at to help you with your homework. And we'll make sure that Mr. Graham doesn't blah, blah, blah too long and put a 10-minute timer. Here we go. Make a line plot with these values. Well, we've been practicing line plots all week. Oh, what the? Sorry. Timer go. Timer go. There you go. Timer go. All right. Sorry about that. Thank you. We've been doing line plots all week, so you guys should start to becoming experts with this. Somebody, raise your hand. I'll call on you. What's the first step of making a line plot? It's the easiest step. Everyone can start with it. Zombie, make a line for your line plot. Make a line for your line plot. All right. What's the next step? We gotta know. We gotta know what? We gotta know where to. Martin?
To find the biggest hole.
We gotta find not the biggest hole. We gotta know where to start. And we don't start with the biggest, do we?
Shortest.
You're thinking the right thing, you're just a little bit reversed, that's all.
The less.
Yeah, the smaller hole. So look at the hole numbers. Which one's smaller? 3. So we'll start with 3. Oh, I forgot. I should make a whole bunch of lines for my line plot. Well, that should be enough. Now, what's the next step? What's the next step? Oh, I need more hands than that. You guys are live on video. Not live. You're recorded on video. There's an audience around the world who can watch this. I got a couple hands. Brianna. How did you know that? She says to count by fourths because the denominator's fourths. There's also a half though, but fourths wins. You know why? Because it's bigger, and you count by the bigger denominator. Count with me if you can. 3 and 1/4.
3 and 2/4. 3 and 3/4. 3 and 4.
Wait, 3 and 4/4?
No. 3 and 4.
Oh, 3 and 4? Okay. We'll keep going. 4 and 1/4. 4 and 2/4. 4 and 3/4. We can stop. Because what would the next one be?
5.
There's no 5, so we know we're good. I should have made more space. I didn't need it to be so crowded. That's okay. What's the final step? Final step. Kelly, we gotta start putting X's on our line plot. That's not so bad sometimes. Like 4 and 1/4. We can see that, can't we?
Yeah.
Da-da-da-da-da. And 3 and 2/4. You see that also. Blah, 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 blah. And 4 and 3/4. That's our last guy at the end that we kind of almost ran out of space for. Blah, 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 blah. But 3 1/2, that's a different sort of fraction. What are we going to do with that guy? Luckily, a half can be fourths also. The question is, what is a half if it's fourths? Huh. Daniel in the back!
Times it by 4.
Not necessarily. You don't want to times it by 4. You want the denominator to be 4, but you don't want to times it by 4. That's what you times it by 2. All right, Daniel's starting to think a little better now. So what would happen if we did that? Somebody tell me. Destiny. 2/4. 3 1/2 is really 3 and... What?
2/4.
Oh, okay. 3 and 2/4. Ooh. We're going to stack it, I guess. Cool. Second part. Pretend you had to combine values that were only over 4. What total do you get? First of all, what kind of math is combining? Who knows what they mean by combine? We're doing math, but what kind of math? Who haven't I talked to yet? Gabriel. Addition, of course. And what do they want us to add? The values that were only over 4. So which values are those? It's not all of them. Not all of them are over 4. What? 3 and 2/4 is not over 4. 4 and 1/4 and 4 and 2/4, right? You wouldn't count the 3s because they're not over 4. 3.5, it's not quite there. So who can help me add this? Oh, this is baby mode. We got this. 4 and 1/4 and 4 and 2/4. That takes 2 seconds to do. Help me out, Cody, nice and loud. What's 4 plus 4?
4 plus 4 is 8.
Nice. How about the fractions?
3/4.
3/4. Done. Oh, we love it when it's like that. We love it because it's 2 seconds and out of there. What is the difference between the greatest and least value? One more problem for us. Is this an addition problem also?
No.
What kind of problem is this? Matthew,
Subtraction.
how do you know?
Difference.
Yes, my man. Difference means subtraction. The question is, what are we subtracting? The greatest and least, huh? All right, so what number is up first in the subtraction problem? Israel.
3 and 2/4.
Well, that's not the first one. Because that's the least, right? That should go second in the subtraction problem. What should go first in the subtraction problem? Who haven't I talked to yet that needs to get on this video? Come on, we can get it on YouTube. It'll be fun. All right. Ivan.
3 and 1/4.
What? 3 and 1/4 doesn't even have an X on it. And we already picked the least, if you're trying to find the least. We're looking for the greatest now. Look at the line plot. You tell me what the greatest one is. Who haven't I talked to yet? I want to get new people up in here. Mustan.
4 and 2/4.
4 and 2/4, correct. That's the other one. That's the greatest one. Now, subtraction is in baby mode again. We love it. We love it. Oh, this one might be tiny bit tricky, but not really. Who wants to help me with this baby mode? Baby mode. Who haven't I talked to yet? Kelly, what's 4 minus 3?
1.
What's 2/4 minus 2/4? 0/4. You don't even need to write that. 0/4. The answer can just be 1. 1 whole. This is almost exactly the same kind of problems you'll see in your homework tonight. When I make this page, I look at your problems first and I go, okay, I can help them. I can help them. So if you can do this, you can do the homework. If you can't do this, that's what looking at the video is for, to help you figure out how to do it. Yeah, Kelly? We're done a little early, aren't we? All right, guys. Everybody can say bye now.
Bye!